Hello.
Hi.
Today we have a marketing genius. I'll let her introduce herself. She runs a marketing agency. Please let us know what your name is and what you do.
Hi, I'm Lorraine. I work at Qallann Marketing Agency under the marketing function. And so a little bit about our company. We're a digital marketing agency. We do content creation, we do community management, web design, digital consumer intelligence, search engine optimization, Facebook Messenger chatbots. Yeah, I think what sets us apart as an agency is the fact that we let data lead the way. So we follow like market trends and digital trends to be able to guide how creative we are and create content that really speaks to different consumer segments on behalf of our clients.
Right. So you've mentioned a couple of things that you do. I don't think we have the time to go through all of them. To start off, I hear a lot about search engine optimization. Do you mind expanding on that one?
Yeah, so search engine optimization, I think it's really important right now because it's about being found. It's about being found through search engines. So what happens is that when you type something into a search engine like Google or Bing, you'd want to have your page or your company page or your brand page on the first page of the Google results. So when you do search engine optimization or SEO, that is what helps you get your page ranked higher on search engines. So it's something that's really big now because everybody is searching. Everybody is searching. In Kenya, today, the last couple of months even, Google.com is one of the most visited websites in the country. Yeah.
Okay. How can small businesses use search engine optimization to their advantage?
So, yeah, it's really about just making sure that your page is returned fast. So there are a lot of things that we do back end, but as a small business, if you don't have the budget to get SEO professionally done, think about optimizing your content. Do a blog, create a blog, have a lot of content, and use that to get your page recognized by search engines, and make sure you amplify what you write, your content. So share it on your socials and watch your page grow.
Cool. Another thing that you've mentioned is messenger chatbots.
Yeah, so we build Facebook Messenger chatbots. I think it's a really awesome feature because the reality is that in today's world, everybody is busy and nobody has time to just sit by Facebook waiting to respond to their customers. Yet we know we need to respond to our customers. So with a Facebook Messenger chatbot, you can automate these processes. So if you know some of the frequently asked questions that your consumers, the people on your page, your followers and fans are asking, you can already preempt all these and answer them. So it uses conditional logic. So if somebody asks this is what you want your bot to respond. So we build some really fun chatbots, and those are able to interact with the audience and help you make the sale even when you're not physically managing your page.
I think that would be beneficial for people with small teams who are not able to expend 100% of their time responding to clients. Right?
Yeah, 100%. Like if you're a one-person business, this is something that you should definitely look for. Free up your time, get your messages responded to automatically so that you can free up your time to do other value-adding activities, so to speak. Not that one is less valuable than the other, but yeah, you can be able to do a lot more with less.
You had mentioned social listening, search and social listening. Would that come into play when finding out the right things to put in the chatbots?
So yes, so we have what we do digital consumer intelligence, and that's really about search listening and social listening. So basically, with social listening, it's like computing the brand, extracting a lot of information from social, so like from microblogs like Twitter, from wikis, from blogs, forums, everything. You compute all that information and you're able to get a sense of what people are sharing about maybe your brand, your industry, etc. And with search listening, this takes advantage of the information that people type into search engines on Google. So these two are the same yet different, because with social listening, people tend to say different things. Like if we use cats for example, let's use cats. So on your socials, you tend to put like pretty pictures of you and your cat, or dogs. I think this year, dogs overtook cats incidentally. Yeah. So you have pretty pictures with your dog, with your cat, but when it comes to search listening, you find people are not. It's not all that pomp and glam that they're sharing on socials, on Instagram, for example. It's more like does your dog ruin your furniture also? People are searching for different things. So from both of these areas, you're able to get different insights, different thoughts, and use this kind of data to be able to create products and content that really appeals to your market. So people tend to be a lot more honest on search than they are on social sometimes, because it feels more private. Yes, so we use a lot of this information to kind of drive the different campaigns that we run on behalf of clients.
Of the channels that you've spoken about, which would you advise mostly the smaller companies that are being run by tight teams to use for their marketing, mostly when they don't have a team or when their budgets are on the smaller side?
Yeah, so I think everybody right now, most businesses are running on a very lean team, lean budgets. Everything is lean right now, and so if you're on a bit of a tight budget, I definitely suggest social media. Take advantage of groups. Take advantage of your networks. Share things with your networks. Let your friends, family help you amplify what you're sharing. Email marketing is huge. It's really, really affordable, especially if you have a small business. I think they're normally free. Most are free for up to 1,000 contacts. So take advantage of that. Make sure that you have some really strong content, so you can use your search listening, social listening to be able to give value in your emails. Right now, video marketing is huge. So create content, share it on YouTube. A lot more people have time. I mean, the silver lining from this situation is that people are getting more and more are exposing themselves more and more to video content. We're seeing that in even the stats of apps like TikTok really growing, because people are just consuming all this content. So create video content where you can share a lot of your value. Also collaborating on content, people who are in your niche, work together with them and help them let them help you grow your brand, you can help them grow their brand, contribute on people's blogs. Like I said, blogs are huge for search engine optimization, so it's definitely something you should take advantage of now, so that your sites rank higher.
We have had a few conversations with people who run businesses who are looking to keep more money in their pockets instead of spending it on things that they're not sure about, because the current climate, everything is unsure. What would you advise in terms of spending, whether to keep what they had put aside for marketing in their pockets for future use, or to spend it currently, and how to spend it?
Okay, so that's a good question. So when it comes to your spend right now, I know right now the fear is really ruling the market, and the first response really is to tighten your wallet, tighten your budget. But right now is a time to really grow your brand. So what I'd say is, while your goals may not really be hard sales right now, this is a time to build your brand. So think about having brand awareness goals, think about creating, working on your strategies right now and creating content that can help you retain your current customer base, and ways to start onboarding new people. So right now, create video content, try and teach people new things, give offers, because times are tough for everybody. If you have a little wiggle room, give offers to your clients, and I think that's definitely one of the ways that I would say you should focus on money. And in addition to that, actually, right now digital ads are relatively cheap, so this is the time to start advertising. And awareness ads tend to be a lot cheaper than conversion ads, so to speak. So it's really time to start growing your brand. So this is the time to think of softer goals and not hard goals as sales. So just reevaluate your strategy, reevaluate your goals, and focus more on the softer wins.
Do you mind expanding on the awareness goals versus the conversion goals?
So awareness goals, think about this would be more around your brand awareness. How much do people know about your brand? So show people what your brand is about. Show them take them maybe even behind the scenes. Let them know what it is you're doing, how you do it. But the goal at the end of this is to be top of mind. It's to be top of mind in your consumers' mind. Yeah.
Do you have any a place where we can get some of these resources that you've spoken about?
Yes. So on our website, we do give a lot of tips, hacks, advice on different ways that you can be able to optimize your business. So that's at www.qallann.com. Qallann is Qallann. Maybe after this I can explain why we chose that name. So we have a lot of information on our blog on how you can be able to execute a lot of these things. And we have a page for members, so if you sign up to be a member, you can be able to access some exclusive content and downloadables, resources that you can be able to use to help you grow your business and grow your brand. So this, I guess, is the time that I speak about the name of the business. So when I was looking for a name for this business, I tried to coin a word that did not exist, so that when people search, that's the only thing that they'd find. So I think the thing that I really need to think about is how how this name is going to work when it comes to voice search, because as voice search starts to grow, we need to make sure that the search engines are able to read this word. Yeah, but I'm not too worried about that right now. But it doesn't mean anything. It's just a word, and yeah, the goal is that it becomes a very well-known word.
Does that mean you don't have any competition when you search that word, for example, in Google?
So there are few words. I mean, like Qallann with a single N. But they're not. It's not a lot of Kenyan content. I think it's some Middle Eastern words, something like that. So I'm not too worried about that. When they're returning local content, ours is at the top.
Thank you very much, Lorraine. Do you have anything else to mention before we close up?
Yeah, so I think for me, my parting shot, my advice right now would be take this time to really grow your brand, get your name out there, be the brand that's helping people adjust in this period, so that when the market fully reopens, everybody remembers, who you are, what you do. Help people as much as you can. Follow Workstyle, Instagram, all their socials. Follow ours, Qallann, on Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram and Facebook. Yeah. I don't know if there's anything else. Do you have any questions, comments? All right.
A lot of thumbs up.
Awesome. So thanks a lot for your time. Thank you to Workstyle. This is an awesome working space, so make sure you come join and let's have a conversation from this workspace.
All right. Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye.